It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, the secret is in the softest. Two softies now about to broach some pretty hardcore weather. The unfolding events in Iceland right now remind us of nature's unpredictable might. I mean, we see it in every weather report at the moment, but this is extreme. So in moments, homes and safety can be upended as communities face the looming threat of volcanic eruption. This is kind of baseline human existence stuff, Mr. Wasty, and it's just terrifying. You heard that seismic
Yes, there was actually an audio that was released, and what was very ominous is that it started off with a small rumble, and suddenly it is kind of like hearing a boiler boiling over, but underneath the ground. Then, fast forward, and we have some of the events that we're going to tell you about right now. So just give you an idea, the last time we saw some sort of volcanic activity in this particular area, this is Iceland though, but the last time, remember that ash cloud stopped flights?
Yeah, in 2010, we were so focused on the World Cup playing out here, the rest of the world couldn't fly.
So let's start. 25 October, we can go there. The seismic activity in Reykjanes Peninsula increases as more than 1,000 earthquakes are registered in the area. I did say 1,000, not 100. 1,000 earthquakes.
And it hasn't slowed down. So on the 4th of November, the seismic activity decreased significantly, but the Icelandic Meteorological Office, they continued to monitor the situation, expecting something to happen.
Jump to 9 November, scientists record the largest earthquake since the swarm began with a magnitude of 4.8. The Blue Lagoon, one of the country's most famous tourist attractions, is now closed.
Yeah, and this begs because there are a lot of people stuck out there. This is bucket list travel territory. People are out there at the moment. Then Grandavik is evacuated on the 19th, I think, of November, or 10th of November, as seismic activity then gravitates towards the fishing village, and then Icelandic authorities declare a state of emergency, and they moved Thor, the ship, closer to monitor.
And then 14 November, let's go there. There's some makeshift fences are put up at the Fartsengi together with the power plant as well, just to make sure that people are safe. That's all they could do at the time, to try and build some sort of line of defense.
Okay, then we edge closer to today. On the 15th of November, authorities say seismic activity remaining constant since the 11th of November, with monitoring centered around that Grandavik area, and obviously the area being evacuated, as you can see in the pictures above.
And then 17 November, let's go there. Officials in Iceland continue to believe there will be an eruption of some kind in the coming days, despite one expert saying the chance of it happening is around 30%. Despite the audio that we heard, that's what the scientist said.
I believe, my friend. So let's bring it right up to the present. 19th of November, the situation in Iceland has now intensified. Magma movements indicating an eruption may be imminent. And the Icelandic Meteorological Office there now reported magma is very close to the Earth's surface, particularly near the mountainous region of Hagafell, which is now considered the most likely site of an eruption, and seismic activity remaining constant, with about, get this, 2,000 mini-quakes detected in just the last 24 hours. All right, and I think this is, well, it's more than hinting at something about to happen. We obviously are not experts, but it seems like this trajectory is ramping up significantly.
Indeed, and what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we get all the credible information, because what I'm seeing, Graham, is that a lot of people are posting other volcanic events online to try and cause a bit more panic in Iceland. So I want to say that if you are going to trust the source and spread any information, make sure it's credible stuff. It's important.
Completely. And look, the bottom line is a lot of these more sensationalized headlines, old stories get used as clickbait because of kind of the viral content or capability of stories that are unfolding right now. They often get blended together. Do a little bit of digging, read beyond that first paragraph. Certainly, if you're finding your news on a social media platform, chances are there's an algorithm driving that as clickbait. So do your research, but I would warn you in this space, the research, it's pretty unsettling and a little bit nerve-wracking. So I think most importantly, all of our thoughts right now to anyone who is affected by this. A global story that we can all get behind, which in itself is pretty cool, but devastating consequences. So we're sending all our thoughts and prayers.